He means that, conceptually, people in general are still kind of ugly.
What a tryhard.
If everyone stopped focusing on so much on society's beauty standards, long fangs, tight wings, thick horns, and started focusing on important things like artisanal bread and the correct bands, think how much better we would be. I'm surprised I actually said artisanal right.
Your one and only, Vera Oberlin.
Maybe then society would be as beautiful as me. Although probably not. I'm stunning. Never forget that Vera Oberlin was number 1 on the Perseus Pamphlets list of most gorgeous gorgons.
I would never forget, mostly because you didn't know in the first place. But hey, either way, you gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Hey, let's go!
I still get my
Let's go.
Let's see.
So there's the plus creativity, plus fun, or plus charm.
I could probably do with some more creativity. So
That's so cute.
it's really cute. Sorry, I just read ahead a little bit.
Yep, I saw it too.
Oh, yeah.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air.
Disgusting!
Oh god, that was me. Okay. Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet?
There we go.
Miranda, I honestly have no idea why you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction.
By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess, in a forbidden romance with Nash Omahon, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom? Prime Minister Zoe, I would never date anyone from some socialite nightmarescape with a Prime Minister.
But this has nothing to do with you. It's not a set of spooky high, it's a set of creepy high. And the mer princess is named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters.
Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in mer monarchy culture? Why, I should have this drivel ripped into shreds with a libel knife, the cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers.
See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gave me with the slander spoon.
I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense.
Oh dear, this could get uglier than it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Miranda's right. Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the air people into a fan fiction. It's just a cheap trick for shock value, like self-cest. Or MPreg.
I don't even know what that is.
Male pregnancy.
Oh.
Male pregnancy.
Oh, interesting. I did not. How do you know that, Eric?
The internet.
So fast.
Gravy.
The internet is an interesting place.
I'm totally a virgin.
Totally. Eric is totally a virgin.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're practically a nun.
Practically a nun.
Let's see.
The devil horns hold my halo.
I love Eric.
Let's see.
Who do you want of romance?
Between the two, at least. Between the two of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super feeling either one of them, but
You don't want the... Okay. But
What?
pick one then.
I'll go with Zoe, I guess.
Okay.
For now, just to see
Yeah.
how it goes.
Okay, cool. You got the
Thank
stat.
you.
Okay.
It is right, Miranda. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, don't shoot the messenger?
Oh, certainly, yes. Loads of times. It's what all of Daddy's messengers say right before he shoots them.
I figured.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
But of course, Zoe is merely a classmate and subject acting in this case as a messenger. So no killing her would be, in this case, as a messenger. So killing her would be inappropriate
Hmm.
and not covered by Daddy's insurance. So tell me more about this devious Miranda, person of her relationship with Nash Omahan.
Well, as you can imagine, their love is inherently tragic and beautiful since they come from the Myr and Air kingdoms, respectively. I describe it as a typical star-crossed lover story with a large portion of hurt comfort tropes since it's set during the Myr-Air War.
Yes. And where might I find this Marmanda, so that I may bring her to justice?
Oh, all the usual places, FFnet AO4. I mean, she's definitely real and probably hiding from you somewhere far, far away, like a desert.
I like the FFnet and AO4 instead of AO3.
I actually don't know those.
I don't know those either. I don't know.
I think
what those are.
Okay.
FF is probably fan fiction.
Is it-
Fanfiction.net and AO4 is a reference to AO3, which is called Archive of Our Own, which is another very popular fanfiction site, which I may or may not have a few fanfictions on.
I learn something every day. The more you know.
Anywhere where you won't intercept my fic writing.
Spoiler alert, you rock!
Thanks for that, Vicky. Miranda Vanderbunt may be extremely thinly veiled stand-in for Miranda, but she's my extremely veiled stand-in for Miranda. I'm excited to continue her romantic adventures, and I hope you'll join me.
By join her, Zoe means read her fic, which you realize when she sends you a link and a reminder to review. But hey, she's sharing something she loves with you. +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
Very
nice.
nice.
Zoe's adorable. Her romances
Let's
are really
trade
nice.
places. All right.
Random or challenge?
What is challenge again? I forgot.
There'll be a question. There'll be like everyone think of like a random animal, and then we'll think of an animal, and then they'll pop in the question, and basically we decide like, okay, who answers the closest.
Okay.
Like, would make sense.
Challenge sounds fun,
Remember,
right?
the challenges were actually really fun last time. I
Yeah.
think,
All right,
so-
let's do the challenge. Let's do the challenge.
Okay.
All right.
Challenge.
Everyone choose something bad. Oh, okay, fine. Sure, I'll read. Sorry, I was reading it out loud. Everybody choose something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Before clicking.
Before
okay.
clicking.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, no,
Oh, what happened? I'm sorry.
It's someone
you
clicked. Someone
Clicked.
clicked. Okay, well, don't look at that.
Okay, don't look at that.
Don't look at that.
Not looking.
So
So
we
something
all
bad.
say something bad?
Yep.
Like bad as in
Just something bad. Something bad.
Looting is wrong.
Looting. All right. Cool. Sam's got looting.
Gosh. Why is this hard for me to come up with something?
I'm gonna say cat shit in your bed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's something bad. Yeah, that is something.
That is
bad.
something bad.
That is something bad.
Yeah, something bad.
I'm going to say waiting in line in the DMV.
Okay.
Waiting in line in the
Ooh.
DMV.
People who don't pick up after their own pets
Oh.
on their walk.
There you go.
Yep. Okay. Player order is decided based on how badass a criminal called Mike the selected thing Johnson would be. Start debating now. So we've got looter. We got
Mike the
looting.
Looter Johnson.
Yep.
We've got Mike the waiting at the DMV Johnson. We have
Mike the cat pooping in the bed.
Cat poop in your bed,
Pretty
Johnson.
bad.
And Mike not picking up after his dog's poop, Johnson.
Got 2 pet poops.
I mean, I guess by default, looting might be the most
No,
badass.
Cat poop in your bed? That would what does that even mean?
Mike the
Maybe
cat
that's his,
poop in your
maybe,
bed.
maybe that's his signature. You know, like the wet bandits from Home Alone.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
There's
is.
cat poop in your bed.
Gross.
And that's kind of badass.
I vote Vicky.
Vicky for number 1. Okay, we can put so whoever has control of the mouse.
Okay, so I pick Vicky.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Vicky for first place.
Okay.
Okay.
And then second place would be...
So we've got DMV standing in line, looting, and not picking up after your dog poop.
I think looting would
Looting?
be second,
Okay,
personally.
so that'd be Amira.
Mamira, okay.
Okay,
Like
and
the
then
Looter Johnson.
who between
Between DMV and...
Sam and Roma, what do you think between both of our answers?
Mike said don't pick after Pets Johnson or Mike stand in the DMV. I feel like probably brain and then heart because the guy who just stands in the DMV.
Right.
I'm imagining that these are things that would just make Mike snap. And for me,
Mike just standing in line at DMV Johnson.
and for me, someone not picking up after their pets is more likely to make me snap.
So here's a question: since it's tied, if I hit randomize, would that randomize the last 2 people? Or
I don't
would that
know.
randomize everyone?
Oh,
Oh, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
I would just click and we can click and find out. Since it's the
Yeah,
first
click and
one.
find out.
I got. Oh no!
Yep, I'll take
it's
everyone.
Oh, then it would have made.
Ah.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, okay. So we know with that we have to make sure that we'll just have to commit to one or the other. Okay, but yeah, well,
Okay, well that's not.
Moving
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh,
Because Amira would have gotten first. It's all right.
Let's
Well,
do
this!
where do people want
Or
to
Vicky would have gotten first. All right.
Where do you want to go, Sam?
Hey, stranger.
The shop?
What's the shop? I forgot about this.
Yep.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. I got
Oh.
money. Let's see here. Blanket with 2 holes. That's like a literal white blanket with 2 holes in it. An erotic fanfic about dragons. Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy, stupid that just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but I'm super into dragon abs. A Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia to get a general idea and still be able to act off as you read it. A fake badass tattoo! It has flames in the skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, and make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. Ooh. I think, you know what? I'm just gonna get
If you want,
Oh, what?
here he
Look
is.
at the other ones.
Look at the
right?
gift.
Oh, sure,
There's-
sure. A PR agent. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. The gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given.
So for this
Yeah.
one, that's interesting. It'll cost you 0. If you notice, there's no price on it,
Oh.
but it's completely at random. So you'll get like a random thing, and there are some items in there that are event items.
Ooh, a corpse.
It-
Yeah, I'm still in a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and a ton of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay?
I love the Bob Ross.
A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is so close second, to be honest. and some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? And now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way.
Ooh.
That gift is very tempting, but I'm gonna get the badass tattoo.
No refunds.
Nice. That's fitting.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm always... Go ahead.
People keep going after the places that I want to go.
I'm sorry. I'm
All
always
good.
amazed at how people keep coming and buying all this stupid crap. Intriguing.
All right.
All right. I guess I can't go to the store, so let's go sit here with Calcu-lust-er and Zoe. You sit down with Zoe and Calcu-lust-er. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. Oh, look how cute he looks in his Hawaiian shirt, Calcu-lust-er! You are adorable.
It's like a little summer outfit, I think.
I love that. That is so cute.
What? Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts of raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calcu-lust-er that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calcu-lust-er. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. So if I want to go after Calcu-lust-er, do I pick the top one?
Yes.
I do pick the top one if I want to go after. Okay.
Mhm.
So Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity.
Wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food?
That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food.
Wow. Well, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie.
Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you're sitting right next to Zoe, but you don't argue with a woman who has an insane half-corpse tied to a cafeteria table.
OMG!
Oh my god, this is delicious! It doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit.
That is because it is a vegan brownie.
You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You've opened my many eyes today. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can be flexitarian, as in sometimes eating vegan food and sometimes devouring people's minds and souls.
It sounds okay enough. Query. What should we do with the gibbering human still affixed to the table?
Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess?
That does seem to be official school policy, yes. You really bond with Calcu-lust-er while hauling the convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Sure.
Okay. Just because you did, you got first before. Was there where you wanted to go?
Yeah. Where did you want to go, Roma?
Did you ever?
I was gonna go to Polly's table.
Polysale? Okay, cool. Then I'll
Yeah.
avoid that then. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. Who wants to voice good boy Scott?
Do you want to, Roman? Do you have? I don't know if you had anyone yet.
I haven't had anyone yet, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go and be. Yeah, it can be Scott.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination of flawless moment-gram post.
Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you.
I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies.
Oh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scott snack. You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
Like Scooby snacks.
Mhm, That's cute.
Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Brain, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you in an innuendo way, not literal. Obviously, the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. Or go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it
Oh,
that says Scott Snacks.
that's so cute. Oh.
For now, it looks like I'm going the Liam route.
Ooh, cool.
Okay. Oh, Brain, I always knew you were a monster of impeccable taste. Actually, that isn't true. I assume everyone has horrible taste and a useless aesthetic. But in this case, it's pretty clear that this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self. Did I say beautiful? I meant your aesthetic is beautiful. Because we have the same aesthetic. The lychee custard picture is already gotten more likes than any other food on this table.
And it's absolutely delicious.
How could the way it tastes possibly have any relevance to a conversation about food?
Liam, you're so smart that I don't even understand how this makes any kind of sense.
Thank you for being someone with whom I can actually discuss the important nuance of Japanese food pictures. It appears to be you and me against a very ignorant world. Yeah. Stupid everyone else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you and Liam have each other. XOXO.
Let's go.
Let's go. Vicky.
See my girl, Polly. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same.
Oh.
Go for it, Aaron.
You want me? I mean, does
Go
anyone
for it.
else? Does anyone else want to buy?
No, you do this so well. You do Polly so well.
Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling "food fight," but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. Damien's looking pretty hot in that.
Oh yeah, one of the
He's looking hot. I would say
some of the
Damien,
custom
dude.
outfits.
And
I
that
mean-
pose, man.
I mean, the jacket and the D and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just like
I'm loving that.
hands
necklace.
right on the hips.
I'm like, dang.
And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. Oh my god.
There's got to be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are Oh, he has two dads.
Yeah, because remember in the in one of the
forgot.
other things he was talking about the Dolly was
King
talking about
and
the
king.
king and king LeFay.
I forgot that he has two dads. That's cool.
Yep.
My dads are always telling me to be more political.
But we're not political. Our strength is hitting things, and my strength, your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot at the same time.
Unbelievably hot. That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire.
Genius.
Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do we always jump straight to arson?
it's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everyone's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, do you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans.
I'm assuming the second one is Polly?
I think the second one is Polly.
Yeah.
Because you're
But
like
you're
flattering
calling
her.
her beautiful, yeah.
You're calling her
Yeah.
Helen of Troy. Yeah.
I was thinking that too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Nice.
nice.
I like where your head is. But I'm not super into being kidnapped yet. Why don't we skip some steps with some good old fashioned?
Polly floats up onto the table and, in a practiced motion, whips her top off.
To the vector!
This is a high school cafeteria. Polly's rash action upsets the roiling cauldron of hormones, sets it on fire, and tap dances on the ruins. Soon the air is thick with sausage and gravy.
Whoa.
Potato crisps fly everywhere like flavored shrapnel.
Mm.
Polly puts her shirt back on now that everyone's too busy fighting to remember what they're fighting about.
Looks like mine really were the tits that launched the 1,000 jets.
Wow. How poetic. Wow. Polly.
Better than Keats.
Mhm.
The view you just got makes that pun worth it.
Let's trade
Okay.
places. All right, so why don't we do this? Let's do the challenge, and we can discuss it, but then pick the order that we picked last time.
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
Vicky can be first, Amira can be second, and then I think it was Eric and then me.
Okay.
So let's just talk about it.
Okay.
So everybody chooses a TV show. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Okay. To TV show.
TV show.
Squid Game. I'm going Squid
Uh-huh.
Game.
Nice choice.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Nice choice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice choice.
The Good Place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice choice.
Let's go She-Hulk.
Very She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Very different choices.
Yep.
Player orders decided based on how funny and wrong it would be if anthropologists from 500 years in the future had to guess how life was nowadays based solely on watching this TV show. Oh.
I'm trying to think how that would. So we
Squid
have
Game
the Good
versus
Place.
She-Hulk versus The Good Place versus. I feel like the Buffy and Squid Game would be the most interesting for anthropologists to be like, is this how the people live their lives?
Squid Game.
I would
Squid
agree
Game.
with that. Squid Games was
Although She-Hulk's like, this is how the law for this is how
Right.
this is how law was done back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said so. But yeah, for the order, so we go
Yeah.
Vicky first.
Well, it would be Vicky. It would be Vicky,
And
then
Amira.
Amira, then you. But what would have been our choice for this one? What would just
For this
curiosity's
one,
say Squid Games first.
do I drink
Because,
I'm fine with that.
Same.
That
sake? Squid Game,
Yep, I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
and then second would have been. I would have thought second would be Buffy, unless you all disagree. Do you think
I mean,
it should
I'm not
be-
gonna argue.
All right, Buffy, and then the last two would be
It was the
The
She-Hulk
Good
and The Good
Place
Place.
and She-Hulk.
I would say She-Hulk would probably be third, and then
I would
Good
say so,
Place would
too.
be fourth. Because
Okay.
I mean, The Good Place is so wholesome.
Yeah. It'd be like, oh, okay. All right, and then fourth. Okay, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Week 1, evening.
Let's go.
Let's go, Vicky.
So
Oh,
now
Vicky,
keep in mind now the store is out and about, so you will be able to get fun on this because of the shopkeepers in the outfit.
Outdoors. I
Yeah.
see. I see.
So keep that in mind.
All
You
right.
won't be able to increase your fun.
Well, I could use some fun, but that's all right. Let's see. I guess I could do with some more boldness.
That would be the bathroom.
The bathroom. Right. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall.